Hey guys, this is Love Eliasson, and today I will show you how to make your guitar sound more realistic, even when you use a virtual instrument. I've been doing music since I was 20, or even a bit younger actually. And I've noticed through the years that many artists that use virtual instruments like MIDI or something like that, they are doing a mistake, which I also did before I discovered a solution. And one of the instruments, the virtual instruments where this problem appears most clearly is a distorted guitar. You know, real electric guitars, when you add distortion effect, you will notice that it's a very aggressive sound. And when you play more than one tone at the same time, the two tones will blend and create a very muffling, aggressive sound. But that is not the case when you use a virtual distortion guitar. And the reason for that is that a virtual MIDI distortion guitar actually don't have a distortion effect. Therefore, when you play more than one tone at the same time, they are not blending at all. You can hear both tones separately, perfect. There is no aggressive sound to it. The tones are not muffling together. And that's because there are no distortion effect. Real guitars, when they are distorted, the tones are mixing together in a more massive and aggressive sound. Now, to make a virtual distortion guitar sound more like a real distortion guitar, you should not select the distortion guitar in the instrument list. Instead, you should select some form of acoustic guitar or clean electric guitar. Now you might be wondering why choose an acoustic or clean guitar when it should be distorted. Well, this is the reason. The virtual instrument called the distortion guitar has no distortion effect on it. They have just recorded separate distortion guitar tones and created an own instrument of them. That sounds quite bad, doesn't it? But now we have this clean guitar, no distortion effect. But what you want to do now is to add a distortion effect on it. So I use Guitar Rig 6 more specifically, and then you choose your preset. For example, we can take Metalcore Studio. As you can hear now, each time there are more than one tone at once, you can hear how they are blending together, making a more aggressive sound, but still it doesn't sound really good, doesn't it? Right. You can continue to mix and improve the sound more and more. There are different tricks to do that, and I will show you some of them. Well, now comes the first problem. How do you make the mute sound, the palm mute on the guitar? Well, if you want to do that, you have to choose another instrument. And I always choose the muted guitar. First, duplicate the track. Then, in one of the two tracks, changed from clean guitar to muted guitar. Then every part that you don't want to be muted, you just continue to have it on the first track. Then all the tones you want to be muted, place them in the muted guitar track. As you can hear, now it sounds distinguished. Now you can hear the difference between the muted tones and the long tones, right? But now comes the second problem. As you can hear, because there are two different tracks, the tones are overlapping each other a little bit when they are decaying. You can hear them you can hear them at the same time for a short moment, and there is a solution for this. First, you want to zero the volume at both tracks. Then, you do not add an instrument track, but you want to add an FX channel track. In this track, add a guitar rig plugin, as I did on the previous tracks. Make sure that you activate them here, and then turn the speaker symbol the other way around, like this. Do this on both tracks. Now disable the guitar rig effect on both of them. And then you go in and copy the guitar rig settings. Take these copy and place them in the guitar rig plugin in the FX channel track instead and activate it. Now, when I play this, you will hear that the tones are not overlapping each other. They're perfectly synced. That's because the same effect is used on both tracks through another track. Now comes the trickiest part. You can select different presets in the guitar rig plugin. But I always choose this one. This preset is called Big Monster. I love that sound. But the problem is that preset does not exist in the newer versions of Guitar Rig. They exist on Guitar Rig 5, but not 6 or 7. That was a huge disappointment because that is my absolute favorite Guitar Rig preset. But there is a solution. If you used Guitar Rig 5, you can actually import the Big Monster preset to Guitar Rig 6 or 7. And to do that, use Guitar Rig 5. If you don't have Guitar Rig 5, I will explain how you bypass that later. But anyway, here's the Big Monster preset that I have successfully added into Guitar Rig 6, which I am now using. Now, I will use this track and change it to a very bad sound just as a test, an example. So you click here on File, then you click Save As. Then you name it. I name it Bad Sound. Alright? And then, just to show you, go in now on the file system in the computer. So now go into Documents, click Native Instruments, and then User Contents. Then click Guitar Rig 6. Then click Rack Presets. As you can see, there you have the Bad Sound preset that I created. Now, just to show you, I will copy that and paste it in Downloads instead. As you can see, you cannot access the Bad Sound preset anymore. But you can access it by clicking Import. Go to File here, click Import, and then you navigate to Downloads, and there you have it, Bad Sound. Then click it. Now you have it in the menu, so you go down here, search Bad Sound in the preset list here, and there you have it. Now, this is just an example. So I can show you now how to do the exactly same thing with the Big Monster effect. Now you see, I have the Big Monster effect here. But if you didn't create this file with Guitar Rig 5, there is no way to get it. Except if you contact me on my email, I will personally send you the Big Monster preset file. So you can add it in your Guitar Rig 6 or 7, just the way I did with the Bad Sound preset in my video right here. Alright? So that's basically what I had to say today. I hope this helped you, and I hope that more people learn that this is a much better way to make your distortion guitar virtual instrument sound more like a real distortion guitar. I will add my email address both in the video description and in the comment section right here. Alright, see you later, bye!